some simple spells to do. I can see back there. That ain't nothing, y'all, but toys. That's toy. That's her little play area, okay? But so don't think I'm junky. All right. Now let's get back on task. I'm about to show y'all some spells how to do at home, so y'all can start using all y'all dang on money with me and other people. Some stuff could be done at home. So simple. We're gonna start off with an egg cleanse, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the eggs and let me show y'all. Okay, now we got an egg. Let's do a simple egg cleanse. You're gonna need an egg and you're gonna need a glass cup, a clear glass cup. What you're gonna do is, and I'm not gonna actually rub myself with it because the energy, well, I guess I can perform one on myself and show y'all. 1 second, let me get the stuff. Okay, and we're back. So let's start with an egg cleanse. You're gonna simply take an egg, white egg, brown egg, whatever egg you got in the house, right? Whatever. You're gonna start from your head, and you're gonna say whatever you're trying to do. So I'm calling my power back, sending all negative energy, all evil eye back, any hexes, anything are reversed and returned to sender spirit. We just gonna keep on going down on one side, return and release, get the bottom of my foot. Now, when you do not go back up that side, you're gonna come up on the other one. I release, return back my power, sending out negative energy. All evil eye, all hexes are reversed and sent back to sender. And we go to the crown of the head. Then I'm going to crack the egg in my glass of water. Do not look at the top. Do not look at the top of your egg once you put it in the cup. Okay? After you rub the egg on you, do not look at the top. I have a habit of doing it because I'm teaching y'all right now. So look at the top. Let that sit for a second, and then we're going to read it, and I'm going to show y'all how to read it. Mine shouldn't be that bad, but however, I'm an energy worker. I'm on the internet, so I'm pretty sure it may be something, if not nothing. Okay, so since we're doing it quick in the lesson, you're going to look in your cup. The bottom, if it just stays at the bottom, nothing floats, nothing, you're good of all evil. However, when you come to the top, if you see any little bubbles or anything, that's gossip. Oh, I got a notification from one of my tarot friends on live on TikTok. And we were just talking about some business, so confirmation. Any bubbles at the top is some type of gossip about you. I don't have any of those. If you guys see any webs trying to connect to the top of the water, okay, I do got one bubble, so somebody talking shit, but it's not holding. Whatever they're trying to talk about and send towards me is not holding. That's what I was going to explain, because if you could see a little bit in this cup, is nothing connected, to the bubble at the top. So somebody is talking shit. It could be possibly two people because it's a small bubble over there, so some small gossip. Now, if you see any strings up, that's a lot of evil eye sent towards you, a lot of evil around you. However, reading just minds, I have 111 on the clock. Small little gossip and no blockages on me. My rows are open. It's nothing connected to it. If you need any clarification, 444, as I'm saying this, once you do your egg cleanse at home, you can always text me for free, because I know a lot of y'all cheap. And I'll send me a video of it and I'll tell you what it means, right? Okay. Now, however, I don't have any evil towards me, but I'm just going to show you how to do it. If you got any Since I got them two little people who gossiping about me, you're gonna put some red pepper, some hot sauce, black pepper. You could do all the workings and shut their ass up and remove the blockages if you have any. Return this energy spirit and send me back my power. We're gonna take that. You will have it like this, and then you're gonna flush it down the toilet when you're sending that back. Okay? Because I'm teaching you guys simple spells at home, I'm gonna leave it over there and then I'm gonna flush it. I'm gonna let it sit on the people's brain, whoever got spell them. Okay, the next simple spell you can do at home. If you are trying to banish somebody, you're gonna need an onion, you're gonna need a piece of paper, you're gonna need a pen. I'm not gonna actually do it, I'm gonna run you through it. So you're gonna take a knife. You will cut your onion and you need the white onions. I use the white onions. You're gonna take a knife, you're gonna split it open. You're gonna write Jane Doe's name on the piece of paper. And you're gonna go Jane Doe name, first and last, date of birth. Now, you can write around that person's name what you want to happen to them. But however, this is very powerful. You really don't have to write what you want to happen to them on it, but you can. Fold it away from you 3 times, spit on that shit. Also, if you got a lot of connections in your egg cleanse, I forgot the name of this. Like where you got a lot of blockages, you spit in that shit before you flush it down the toilet. Okay? Spit on that motherfucking name before you put the paper in here. You're gonna stick it in the onion. I didn't have any nails, so I have to just demonstrate with some screws. So once you put that name on a piece of paper and write it in black ink and fold it 3 times away from you, you're gonna stick nails, however much pain you want, once you complete. Now, because I am a practitioner, in the inside I put all of like my special powders, like my banishing powders, resentful, however I want them to feel, I put that in there. But because you're doing it at home and you're not a practitioner, you could just put hot sauce, the hottest hot sauce you can find in there. You put red pepper, cayenne pepper, everything you know that's spicy, okay? Put it in there. Put it in there. Put it in there, put it in there, put it in there. If you have any oils, put it in there if you're a practitioner. Then what you're gonna do, you're gonna take the nails. I prefer to do 7 nails because I practice under Yama Oshun. I usually use like their numbers to bring their powers on how to banish them motherfuckers. And my ancestors, like if my ancestors' birthday was in, let's say May, I'll put 5 nails because I want that ancestor specifically to go behind whoever I want. Now you could just put however much pain you want the person to feel, right? Then you seal that up. If you got some string, you're gonna wrap string around it. You could squeeze some lemon over it. Don't have to, but I like to be extra because I just feel like people piss me off. They deserve it. Put it in a Ziploc bag like this. No water, no nothing. Go find you somewhere to dig a hole, bury their ass in it, or your nearest lake or river, not a pool, lake, river. If you go to the beach, throw that shit in there and make their ass sink. And they can figure out how to swim and figure out how to come up out that hex that you just put up on their ass. Okay? So, make sure you send your intentions as you're doing each and every one of these things on what you want to work. Now, I got one in the freezer already, but let's go with freezer spells next. You're going to need, I use a brown piece of paper, but you can use regular sheet of paper if you want. If you want, let's say you want to do a love freezer spell, and you want that person to stay obsessed with you. What you're going to do is write your name in the middle, first and last name, date of birth in the middle, and go write that person name and birthday and obsessed with me. Around it as many times as you can fit that. You're going to have to write pretty small, okay? But around it as much as you possibly can. You're going to write obsessed going through your name, obsessed such and so. Let's say Jane Doe is obsessed with Ashley. Let's just say Ashley. If you're Ashley, and you're going to write that going this way through it. You're also going to go Jane Doe going this way is obsessed with such and such. You're going to fold that towards you 3 times. Okay? When you fold that towards you 3 times, you're going to put it in here. However, I'm a practitioner. So, I have like love oils and you know, things of that nature, and powders and things, incense and all of that. You're at home, so we're doing a more simpler version, but it still works, okay? However, we're doing a more simpler versions of all of these spells that y'all could do at home to help yourself and save some money. So you can stop booking with me and other practitioners so much because the economy is so messed up. Spending all this money. Once you fold that towards yourself 3 times, if you want that person, well, you need to get off of my live, babes, because this is not for kids, okay? Go and exit off, okay? Because I'm a mom and I won't want my kids doing nothing that they shouldn't be doing if they're a kid, okay? Now, put that in there. Fill it up with some water once you fold it towards you 3 times. Set your attention. As you're running that water in there, say what you want to go with you and this person. Fill it up. You're going to open your freezer. As you're opening your freezer to put it in your freezer, you're going to say, Jane Doe is so obsessed with me. Throw it in there. Shut the door. And let it freeze. They'll stay obsessed with you. Boom. Now, another freezer spell. I don't know why the hell I threw this. We're going to do it. We're going to do one where we want somebody to shut the fuck up, right? You need somebody to shut the fuck up. Stop gossiping about you. Stop bringing you up. You don't want to run into this person. You don't want none of that shit. You want to dead that shit. Like, shut up. Okay? Shut the fuck up. You're going to get a piece of paper. I like to use brown. You can use a regular piece of paper because we're doing a more simpler versions of spells, okay? That you can do at home without any extras of what the practitioners have in their home, right? Shut the fuck up. You want to be as angry as you possibly can. You want to be, I'm reading somebody's message. I'm sorry, guys. You want to be as angry as you possibly can. If you want somebody to shut the fuck up. Energy is everything, okay? You're going to write that person's name down 3 times. They date of birth, you got it. You don't got to do nothing extra. Some people write exactly what the fuck they want you to shut the fuck up. Don't do this. Don't do this. Some people do that. You can do it. Fold it away from you. Clockwise 3 times. Throw it in the bag. When I say throw it, because your energy is everything. You want Jane Doe to shut the fuck up. You're throwing it in there. You're going to put some hot red flakes, pepper flakes in there. You're going to put some hot sauce in there. Anything you got, old ass hot sauce that's expired, all of that good stuff. Vinegar as well in the same bag. Fill it up with water. Close it angrily. Like, Jane Doe gonna just shut the fuck up. I don't want to see Jane Doe. I don't want to talk. Don't bring up my name. Don't want to run to it. Whatever it is, close it with that energy. Open your freezer. And as you're about to put it in there, you throw this to the back of the freezer. Once it freezes, you can replace it. But I see that this works better when I do it, and people who I've done it for, they get better results. I don't know. Energy is everything to me. You take this shit, Jane Doe, such and such, 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 boom, slam the door. Okay, let it freeze. Let they stupid ass do what they do. You can keep it in there for 7 days, or you can keep it in there for a year if you want to. Or you can keep it in there 3 years if you want to. You can keep it in however long you want Jane Doe to shut the fuck up. Or to get off your nerves or start fucking with you. Okay? And then when you're done, what you do is you take it out to the dumpster, the nearest dumpster. Don't throw it in your garbage once you're ready to unthrow it. And throw that ass to the trash in the woods and figure it out. Or Or my favorite thing is I'll throw your ass in the closest river because I don't want to shoot me. And your ass can sink and figure out how to float to the top and figure out how to not fuck with me no more. Okay, that's how I let it freeze for 7 days. Now, you do what's best for you. What's the next at-home spell you can do without a practitioner or having all the extra oils and things? Oh, I don't really do these simple ones very often, so I have to like click my head. Okay, a lemon. You can get a lemon. Me, I like to pour a little vinegar on it because I'm just the Gemini in me just wants you to suffer. K Michelle, suffer. You gonna cry. I don't know. Same thing, kind of how you did the freezer spell. You write Jane Doe, first name, last name, middle name if you got it, date of birth, fold it away for you, stick it in there, and put vinegar, hot sauce, red pepper flakes, I'm trying to give y'all the most simplest way to do all of this. In there, and then if you got some string, you want to tie that up. Now, this one, angel number 1, 2, 3 on the clock, I like to bury. I like to bury it. Now, I have a homegirl that's a practitioner. She freezes hers. You could put it in a bag and freeze it. Whatever works for you. Okay? Hi. Okay. Hi, everybody. I see your comments. So, you can do whatever works for you. Me, I like to bury the lemon one. That's going to banish them. That's going to sour everything that's coming towards them. That's going to return whatever negativity they brought into your life or send it on to your life. All of that. Say they cheated on you. And now they with the third party. You don't want that shit to go good. Put their ass in the lemon. Make that shit sour. Bury their ass. Figure it out. Now we went over eggplants, we did onion, we did freezer, we did lemon. Jars. Let me go get a jar. Let me tell you how to do it. Okay, I'm back. Jars. This is a sweetener jar. Now, what I use in my sweetening jars, and you can do this on yourself, you could do this on a relationship, you could do this for your job, you could do whatever you need to do it. I just say do it on yourself and put everything in there that you want to be sweetening. What's the best part? So, the sweetener. What you're gonna do? You're gonna get a mason jar. They have these at Dollar Tree. Everybody got Dollar Tree, a Family Dollar, Dollar General, something. Get the cheapest one. Get a jar that you add out of and reuse it if you need to. Okay. Now, I should have sealed this one with a candle, but I didn't, and that's why I showed y'all this one because it's the most simple one and it's still effective. Okay. You're gonna take your parchment paper. You're gonna write everything that you want sweetening to happen to you. You're gonna take bay leaves. You're gonna put the amount of money that you want to make and the amount of time that you want to make it. You're gonna put your name on a lot of bay leaves. You're gonna put all of the opportunities that you want to come sweet to you on paper or bay leaves. Okay. You're gonna take. I put regular sugar, brown sugar, honey. I put agave. I make mine real sweet. Then I use molasses because, again, I am one of Yamaya's children, and molasses is one of her things, okay? But I also am one of Oshone's children, so I put in some coins, a little bit of gold things, which probably turn colors by now, because it's been sitting for a while, and things of that nature. You're going to close it, fill it up with water, the rest of it with water after all your sweeteners, and then what you do is you're going to put this in your closet. You can put this on your shelf in your closet, in a dark space, in a cabinet where nobody goes in. You don't want where it's a lot of energy, just mostly your energy. And watch the sweetener come to you. Within 3 days, you'll start seeing effects from it. That's very powerful. However, you can do a jar to banish somebody as well. Sour some things. Do some things like that. So, however, you can add onions in one with lemon, vinegar. You can put garlic in there. You want to do salt because you want protection over you. You do red pepper flakes. You can do black pepper in there. You can do hot sauce, the hottest one you can find. All of that things. Write down on the paper that who you want banished, their first and last name, and their date of birth. You're gonna fill the rest of it with water because you want that ass to drown in that shit. And then when you do that, you have to seal the top with a black candle after you're done. Now, this is the thing. You can bury it, which is better results. You can actually go bury it at a cemetery, but some of you guys may not want to do that. Best results. Or you can bury it somewhere. Don't bury it by your house. You don't want that negative energy by you. Or you can throw it into the lake, the ocean, the beach, whatever. Let the motherfuckers drown. Okay? So those are the simple spells, how you guys, that you can do at home as well. Oh, I got some more that you can do. So I'm gonna do a part 2 video, but for right now, that's what we're gonna start off. Basic videos of what you can do to do some of these spells at home and save a little coin in this economy, y'all. Y'all need to do it, okay? Period. Also, one more you could do. You could do put clothes under your tongue. Whenever you finna go see somebody, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I just had surgery, and sometimes my pants, because they're too big now, they keep going uphill, and so it makes me look weird. I'm sorry, guys. YouTube, I am not showing my body. I can't fit my clothes no more. If you could tell, I had a tummy tuck, so my son body. But well, liposuction. But anyway, back to it. You guys can. Thank you. You guys can. What was I finna say? Can't close. If you finna go see somebody or talk to somebody on the phone or whatever, you want the truth, put clothes under your tongue. If you want it to go your way, say going on a job interview, put a clove under your tongue, put honey on your tongue as you finna talk to them. Both of them. If you finna talk to your boo, your bae, your sneaky leak, your stinker butt, your steak, or whatever pookie bookie you call, put honey on your lip gloss, put honey on your tongue. Come back and tell me how that works. If they let you while doing adult interactions, you can use honey while doing certain things to them, and you can whisper and talking to the honey. Y'all ain't ready for that. That's why I got a husband. Now this for y'all. Am I? I don't know. But he loved me down bad. But however, it's a lot of things y'all can do at home and save some money, and y'all don't have to spend so much money with me or other practitioners. I'm just keeping it real with you. The economy's messed up, and sometimes we be needing a little boost, we be needing a little help, and these things are gonna give y'all a boost of help. Also, every first of the month or every Sunday when you do your reset and you clean up, put a pot on your stove with some cinnamon sticks, some bay leaves, some oranges in there. Put some coins if you got some and a dollar bill. Write your name on that dollar bill and what's your goal to make in this upcoming week. Boil it. Let it come to a boil and put it on simmer while you cleaning up and all that. Watch your money flow. Watch your money flow. Watch your money flow. These are simple things you guys can do, okay? So, I love you guys. If nobody else can say they love you. And those are quick things for you guys to do to save some money and still get protection and do what you need to do from the spirits. I love you. Bye.